Oh, we probably.
Tell me why I feel like I haven't done this in a minute.
Because we skipped. We skipped a little bit.
I know. It feels weird.
Am I good at position wise?
Yeah, you're good. Oh, yeah, you're good. Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, I feel guilty.
Me too.
But
me too.
We did say that we were always gonna post every Monday.
Yes.
We did say that.
Yes.
But we also said we're never gonna miss a week.
Correct.
So you know.
Yeah.
I give you some, you give me some.
It's a give or take.
Yeah, give or take. So this is still posted that week.
This is the week.
We just made you wait 2-3 days. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I want to be with my family.
You. Do you forgive me?
I forgive you.
Then hopefully they can forgive us.
Let's hope. All right.
You ready to get immersed? Whoa. 3, 2.
Wow. I feel like the avatars when they link their tails into the other people. The what are they called? The Incras?
Is this for the new one?
The flying ones.
Okay.
I haven't seen the new one.
Oh, gotcha. The new one's pretty badass.
You saw it?
I saw it.
Wow.
It's good. It's really good.
So everybody that has seen the movie Avatar, they say that it's amazing.
I'm sorry, dude. Is my lighting different? Am I tripping?
No way.
No. I haven't been here in a long time, dude.
No, I already checked. On the TV, it looks a little brighter, but it's not that bright.
All right.
Well, it is bright, but not that bright.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be look way
bright
better.
like our futures.
Bright like our futures.
Got it.
Yes. So yeah. So I've been wanting to see Avatar, but I never plan on going to the movies. It's just kind of like I wake up and like, let's go to the movies.
Yeah.
And where I live, they opened up a new movie theater that I only want to go to because they have the IMAX laser 3D Dolby. The Dolby digital. No sé qué.
I was there when you discovered it. You're like, oh, it's a Dolby theater?
Yeah.
And then you called Karen. You're like, we got to go see a movie.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I like it because they bring you your food and things like that.
Best.
And it's AMC too, so it's nice.
Yeah.
But I checked the Avatar.
Yeah.
And just stupid booked up. Like they only had like the front row, and I'm not gonna.
No, hell no. That's the worst, bro.
Yeah. So
and it's a long
That's
movie.
why I haven't seen it because I wanted to go. Because every time, like after Christmas, like on the 25th, like me as my family, we get together on the 24th. Mm-hmm. We party. We hang out. We eat. We don't really open too many presents.
Not even at midnight.
Not at midnight. We wake up. And then, because there's kids, so like we wake up and Santa's here. Well, not really, because all the gifts are already there on the tree. But like they know that like on the morning, everybody wakes up and gives gifts. And then like, say you were there, and then it's your turn. So you give the gifts to everybody you gave, and then it's just kind of like everybody's turn, and we all look and we all see, and it's funny. And
so, what'd you guys do the 25th? You guys were opening.
So on the 25th, throughout the midday, we were still with our family, eating breakfast, hanging out, cleaning, chilling, watch TV, things like that. But then they leave, and then that's it. So I'm kind of like, what do we do now? But we hosted at my house, so we just cleaned. Yeah. And then we just watched TV. Yeah. Watch a movie.
But you guys thought about going to go see Avatar?
The next day.
Oh, gotcha.
Because the 26th, what are you doing on the 26th?
Yeah,
I always feel like it's the 25th and then New Year's.
Yeah, like
there's always like a BS phase.
6 days, those 6 days after Christmas.
It's the
like,
longest 6 days of your life.
What did we do? It's just such an awkward gray area. Yeah.
But I had a great Christmas. How about you?
Phenomenal Christmas, bro. So the way we do it, very similar to you. Obviously, somos Latino. So it's like the 24th, we celebrate, everybody gets together, and then we actually wait till midnight. And I remember as a kid, dude, getting to midnight felt like eternity. Yeah. Like I remember me and my cousin would like try to take naps like around 10 just to get the time to go by faster. But now it's crazy. It just goes by so fast. This year was a little bit different. A lot of my family kind of separated. Some of them went to like Big Bear and stuff like that, but it was good. It was good.
Got it.
So
but when you were a kid, you never woke up to gifts?
No, dude.
Never.
No, I opened up on midnight.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
No,
dude. So like similar to what you were just saying, like how the way you described it from Christmas Day, the tree was full of gifts because we have a really big family. So yeah, everybody would separate the gifts. Like this is Josh's gifts, Natalie, whatever, everybody in my whole family. And then they'll be like, okay, my little cousin, you open up your gifts. Josh, you open up your gift. And then we would all take turns to open up everybody's gifts, and everybody would watch and stuff. But my family had a rule. Like
mine's like that now. Yeah.
Once you turned 18, you didn't get gifts from the whole family. It was only you now were entered in the Secret Santa. That's the way we did it. So up until 18, you get gifts from everybody. Yeah. And then after that, you have to be in the Secret Santa where you have to buy a gift for somebody else, and then it's like whatever.
Yeah.
Vice versa.
Yeah. That's how basically mine is now. Yeah. Now that we're older.
Yeah.
But when we were kids, like my mother and my father, all all through December, even till the 24th, when we would just celebrate it with us. Because when we would go to Guadalajara, we would do intercambio, which is Secret Santa. Yeah. So the tradition would be a little different because my family's massive out there. But when we didn't hang out with them and it was just my immediate family here in LA, when I was a little kid, no gifts under the Christmas tree, ever. Until the morning of the 25th.
So they would be hidden.
I don't know where my mom.
Oh, I mean, Santa had them.
Santa had them.
My bad.
So we would wake up.
Yeah.
And like, well, there's no fucking gifts. Well, but we would go to sleep.
Boom.
And then we wake up.
Dude, that's the best.
And then boom, they're just everywhere.
Yeah.
So to us, I was just like, wow. Like that's why we would go to sleep earlier too, because we're like, wow.
So
now it's different.
Yeah.
Now I feel like now that you're an adult.
Yeah.
You're kind of like, I need to put gifts up in my tree so my family knows that we're gonna be, gifting and things like that. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel,
that's what I was gonna say,
complete.
Yes.
Yeah. Now that you're older.
Yeah.
And I don't think people realize that it's an actual thing. It's a good feeling having a lot of gifts.
100%.
Okay, let me take that back. Some people are not as fortunate as others, correct? And that's not gonna make Christmas it. But I'm just saying, like, for me, it's a good feeling knowing that there's some gifts under, or however many.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to make it seem like, whoa, I have all these gifts. It makes me... No, I'm not trying to be like that, guys. I really am not.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, for sure. I saw, just going off that point, I saw a TikTok where this girl was talking about how, like, the experience that we had as Christmas, like, was created by our parents and our family. Yeah. Like, that's the idea of Christmas that we have. Yeah. Now we are in charge of creating that for the next generation. Yeah. Kids, nephews, all that stuff. Yeah. And that blew my mind. I was like, wow, we control how they view and perceive Christmas. Yeah. So like for me, I love the whole, this is my opinion, right? But I loved believing in Santa Claus. I just feel like there was magic about it. And I just feel like, why not? Why not create this? Like, eventually you're going to realize that it's not real, and that's okay, right?
Just how you realize a lot of stuff when you grow up.
Yeah, reality smacks you in the face.
Not just Santa.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point. Very good point. But with Santa, I really enjoyed believing in Santa. So I think that's what I want to create for my kids. So like, just based on the tradition that we have now with my family, I would want to celebrate Christmas with them, right? Open presents at midnight, just like we always do. And then I want to do a similar thing what you just said, like no presents under the Christmas tree when they come home. And then when they wake up in the morning Christmas Eve,
when they're kids.
Like, yeah, of course. Yeah. And then they wake up and they see all the presents.
Yeah, because honestly, that feeling was just
magical.
insane.
It's magical.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Even when I started to get a little older and I would realize that, Santa may not be real.
He might be.
And for those, I shouldn't even say that because there's maybe kids watching. Mm-hmm. But when I started to get those feelings, I was just kind of like, it doesn't matter because it's a magical thing that I wake up and there's all this shit.
Yeah.
So it was a great feeling.
Holy shit. There's a bunch of shit under the tree.
I see all these TikToks like the next day and they make me so happy. Like about the kids opening. Bro, the best ones are when they open PS5s.
Oh, that's the best. And their reaction.
Think about how much great advertisement, how much the great is it for PS5, those advertisements. Yeah. Like the PS5 is like, oh my God. And then it's not it. But like some of them, it is it. And they're like crying and tripping.
That's wild. I saw this one. I watch a lot of TikTok, but I saw this one. You know what Elf on the Shelf is? I didn't grow up with Elf on the Shelf.
Me neither.
That's not my.
I don't think that's a very Latino thing. Yeah.
But I didn't understand the whole concept of it. But apparently, Elf on the Shelf is like an elf appears on your shelf, right? And then from what I understand,
little guy that's like always fucking standing.
He sits on the shelf, right? And apparently he only appears to children, and he can only communicate with children. So I saw this one TikTok where somebody in the comments was like, "This is exactly how Elf on the Shelf is supposed to be presented." Right? So basically the kids wake up, they see the elf on the shelf, and there's a letter. And the letter says, "Do not read out loud. This is for kids only." And so the little girl's like reading it to her little sister. And basically the elf says, "I've casted a spell on your family. So all you have to say is, what should we, you say like, maybe we should have ice cream for dinner tonight." And they will say, yes, that sounds like a great idea. So basically, like the whole elf like does something, and so then,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what it's supposed to be like. It gives you like clues on what to do to make this magic come to life. So the little girl, like her parents come out, and she was like, "Hey, we should I don't know, maybe have ice cream for dinner." And the parents like, "Ice cream for dinner? You know what? That sounds like a great idea." And their face was like, "Oh my God, it worked! This is real."
Yeah, I mean,
and like that's, dude, you can't.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
That's why I can't wait to have kids.
Yeah. Me too.
It's going to change you.
I want a lot of kids.
It's going to change you, dog. It's going to change me. Yeah. And I can't wait for the change.
Dude, what if we're still doing the podcast and we just bring our kids like on set?
Cállate. Imagine.
That'd be crazy.
Pórtate bien. I don't know why I feel like obviously people know me. Everybody back at home knows me for who I am. But I feel like when I have a kid, it's going to be completely different than me.
Really?
I don't know why I have that feeling. Yeah.
Whoa. You think you're going to have a boy or girl first? Mm-hmm. No, just give me an answer. What do you think?
Statistically?
No. What? No.
Well, that's why I think statistically.
Okay, there's an answer back there in your soul, in your heart. What is it? Boy, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I would love to have a girl.
Yeah, of course. But
I feel like I would have a boy.
Yeah, there you go. I think I'm going to have a girl.
Yeah.
Girl first.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm going to be a girl dad.
I want to be a girl dad too, though. But, I think that I'm going to have a boy.
I like the idea of having a boy first, though, because I feel like he could protect, And then after that, I'm good with having 9 girls. 1 boy, 9 girls.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I just want to have 1 boy.
1 boy. And I would ideally, I would like if
the camaraderie of 2 brothers, though.
Oh, yeah.
Is very special.
And it's
and you know that.
Bro. Yes.
And I know that.
Yeah.
So it's a good
force.
feeling.
It's a force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick, do you want 2 brothers or for sure 1 guy and the rest can be all girls? I think I would choose the 1 guy with all girls.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Versus like 1 brothers and like a sister. Because actually, that's not a bad combo either, though.
What?
2 brothers and a sister.
Of course not.
So brother, sister.
I think that's the ideal combo.
That's the ideal combo. We just figured it out.
Yeah. We broke the Da Vinci Code.
We just did it.
Yeah, it's
Welcome to La Platica, the number 1 Latino podcast in the world.
We just solve clues.
World life clues.
I think that's the ideal
combo.
Family combo. But I've met families that have so many sisters.
Okay.
And maybe 1 brother, maybe 2, and those brothers become such gentlemen. Mm-hmm. They become such great guys. Mm-hmm. They become this person filled with like love, and they have the biggest heart. And I think it's because they're raised with all women.
Yeah.
And I think that's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I think, I feel like I'm kind of like that because I have 3 sisters and 2 brothers,
Yeah.
My mother, she's like the coolest person ever. So
yeah.
I've
kind of got an experience that as well, just because being raised by a single mom. So I've seen the heartaches. I've seen.
And you have a lot of girl cousins.
A lot of girl cousins. Yeah. So that's a good point. That's a really good point.
Yeah. But I think, honestly, I always tell like even my fiance, I'm just like, I'm cool with whatever as long as, everything turns out okay. You're okay.
Yeah.
Giving birth.
Yeah.
The baby's okay.
Yeah.
That's all I care about.
Yeah.
I don't really care what
me neither. Ultimately, yeah, I agree. The older we get, I think we realize that how the importance of just like health is.
I think when
you're ultimately we just want somebody
healthy. And happy.
Yeah, happy, exactly.
And we also have to think about our partner. Mm-hmm. They're going through it. I want them to have a beautiful, it's going to be tough. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I'm not assuming I know.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough labor, and I just want my fiance, when she does give birth, to be okay. Yeah, what was that?
It's loud. Yeah. The whole that I know this is like weird, but I feel like, dude, like women have to give birth, obviously. That's insane. Like they have to endure birth. Like there's a child that grows in their belly, fully formed for 9 months.
Imagine if
then they birth.
Imagine if you're a chick and you don't have any kids, but in back of your head, you know that I have the power to birth a kid and a guy doesn't. That's insane to me.
That's wild.
We don't really think about that, but that's wild.
To really genuinely think about that, it's wild. It's almost like I don't know. It just feels so sci-fi. Like there's a baby that grows in you, like a human. We were in another human.
Yeah,
this is wild.
Life is wild. You know what I think?
This feels like high conversations, but
no, it's what everybody thinks about.
But it's just it's such a trip to me.
Bro, you know what I think is wild? You have no batteries in you.
Just functioning.
You just have mush.
Yeah.
We're made out of mush. Organs that feel like marshmallows. And there's just blood in us.
Yeah.
But we're alive and we think and we
function.
And we function and we have a conscious.
Yeah.
And not to get all like crazy.
Yeah.
But like that's why I think there is a higher power, a God.
So just to add to that,
spirit.
Yes,
we have spirits.
100%.
There has to be an energy in us in order for us to function. How the f? Yes, I get it. There's a lot of science with our blood, our organs, and blah blah blah. And like I'm not going to get into that, but I'm just saying there has to be something that runs us.
Well, that's the crazy thing, that the same thing that makes your heart beat is the same thing that makes my heart beat.
Yes.
What is that? That's the $1 million question. Like, what makes your heart beat? Like, what? There's no battery, right? So it's like, what is causing it to beat? They say in a lifetime your heart beats like over 1 billion times. What is the source? It's wild.
That's why I think it's beautiful that everybody has their own assumption of why.
That's actually true.
Yeah, and I believe that that's why I believe that there is a higher power. Mm-hmm. Do I want to say Jesus Christ? Yes. God, yes. But everybody
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, everybody can believe whatever they want.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, and
absolutely.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's crazy.
It's wild.
That's why I always say the most amazing thing that you can do is have a kid, especially for I think it's very special that women have kids.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Did you see that article about how in a couple of years they're going to start to do like, you don't have to have a kid. You can just I saw this. There's a
there's like a little like an egg.
Yeah, you can have them. You can have your own kid in a
chamber, or whatever, like little.
Yeah, but like they're gonna start doing that.
You know what's crazy, bro?
And I believe it.
That's what I was about to say. Technology is so advanced now. Like that doesn't even surprise me.
Yeah, even right now in this present day, if you have the feria, you can make and customize your own baby.
Wild.
With your own.
Wild.
You'll have it, but you can.
Blonde. I want a blonde hair, blue eyes, 6'4".
They do all that.
Whatever.
I don't know about 6'4", but blue eyes, yes.
I think you could do height. No?
Shut up.
I think so, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
I don't know about 6'4", but
I mean, think about it. 100 years from now.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yes. I'm sorry. 100 years before today, if you would have asked these people 100 years ago the things that we have now, they're gonna get their mind blown.
Did you see that whole AI generation thing where it like talks about like the human evolution? Like how we started from, let's just say I think it was like monkeys or whatever. And then we evolve into like where they think like the end of time will go. And we're going to just be like machines.
Oh, the thing that changes.
And then eventually we just kind of end up as like machines.
I believe that 100%.
That scares me, man. I
can't be scared of life.
I'm not scared of life, but that's the thing. I love life. I want to experience life the way it was intended to be. And maybe, is it possible?
But who says that that's not intended to be?
I guess you're right.
Because you're born in this generation.
Yeah.
You're born 10 years ago.
Yeah. 10 years ago. I say, yeah.
You're like, yeah. You didn't get that?
I'm only 10.
So you're born whenever you were born, right?
Yeah,
Which was 33 years ago now?
Whoa, dude.
Or 32?
No, don't say it. 33.
People know. Josh.
Fuck,
Celebritybirthday.com.
God damn it. Famous birthdays.
Famous.
You know, it's actually wrong. It's actually a year shorter. What? For me. Sorry, I should clarify. My famous birthdays is a year off. Yeah.
Mine's not. I'm 32, baby.
Yeah.
32.
You youngin'.
Gucci and the Lou.
Shit, I remember when I was 32. Life was good.
Dang, you're what? 7 months older than me? 6?
Yeah, wiser. I don't say older.
Wiser. Budweiser. But what was I was gonna say something cool. Okay, so you were born, X years ago.
You already said it, dude.
So you have that mentality that wherever you're born or your generation, that's what you want. That's what you like.
But would you say that we have the best generation? Because we got to experience life with the internet and without. And then we got to see the gradual steps of where we're at now.
Yes, sure.
Like it's not just like boom, hit with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be biased and I'm gonna say yes.
100%.
90 shit is dope.
The shit.
We lived through the 2000s.
It's wild.
Crazy.
Y2K? They don't know. They don't know about that fear.
We got flip phones. We discovered, dial up. And, we went through a lot. LimeWire.
MySpace.
Yeah.
Flip phones.
I think we were the pioneers of the internet.
We started this.
Which is cool. Which makes me cool. But what I'm trying to get at is we were born in that era. So we like to keep it like that, or we just love it. So everybody's scared of change, right?
Yeah.
But if you were born 100 years ago, we're not going to be machines. But in 100 years ago, technology goes fast. Mm-hmm. I think technology grows faster than humans do, to be honest.
Yeah, like evolution of technology.
Yeah, because I think about it as this. I think technology times itself every time it it's evolution. You know, if that's even a word. So for example, if they make something that you know it's record breaking, like technology says, oh my god, it's record breaking, blah blah blah, like this is the new thing. I feel like now they can use that times 2. And then when they make that other thing, it's going to times it by 4. It just goes, technology gives itself a bigger boost every single time.
Yeah, accelerates.
It accelerates. You know what I mean? And humans, we just grow.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. But what I'm trying to say is, if you were born 50, 100 years ago, and then you're 30 years old, which is 130 years ago, you're going to be like, I like the way it is right now.
Gotcha.
But if you can, hopefully you do live that long.
I'm up to 120.
Yeah. If you're there, you're gonna be like, oh, I like it when it was back, you know, because it's so new to me.
Yeah.
So everybody's gonna say that.
For sure. I get you. I just think that the period of time that we got raised in is so unique, bro. It's very, very unique.
Yes.
Dude, we literally grew up with no internet. Like at the point, like cell phones didn't even exist. We got to experience life before the internet.
Do you think your mom would say the same thing?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I think my dad would say we experienced even something better than me.
Better, yeah, because they lived without the internet for a much longer time.
Imagine our grandpas.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, life goes by quick.
But to make my point, like let's just say my grandpa, whatever, right? The majority of his life was without internet, without technology.
Yeah.
So that's all he experienced.
Yeah.
But with us, we're almost like shifted in the middle of that. Like where it's like
the new world.
The transition of it. No internet, no technology as advanced to super advanced technology.
Yeah.
Where we communicate with somebody instantly.
Yeah. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
Not so long ago, I would say maybe 20 years ago, I remember going to the store and my mom went to go buy a calling card.
Yeah.
To go talk to my family in Mexico, because if she called on the regular phone, it was like $1 a minute.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's, you know,
it's a lot.
You might say, well, that's $1, but a minute goes by every 60 seconds?
Yeah, but that's for a phone call.
Yeah. It's crazy.
A minute's every 6 seconds. Yeah, good math. Yeah.
So think about that. That wasn't that long ago. And now it's crazy. I can pick up my phone, this little device, and just
calls anybody amazing.
In the world. In the world. It's crazy, bro.
Wow.
And the way that we can connect with so many people instantly with social media is insane.
What's very interesting about that is like that's almost become its own reality.
Yes.
But it's not real. Like the internet isn't necessarily real because you can be anything you want, right? And it's not reality of like this is real. That to me kind of trips me out too, because we get so sucked into like social media and all that stuff and thinking that is what life is, and it's not.
It's not. So I agree. I love the generation I was born. I'm very fortunate to be born in this generation. And everyone's going to say that, but I'm just saying that for myself. I wish I was born 1975, maybe 1970. So when I'm like 20 years old, I can be in the 80s and the 90s as my age right now.
That's cool.
Because that era to me
is sick.
It's sick.
Yeah.
Super sick.
Yeah, I agree.
It's more simple.
Yeah.
And we witness a lot of new things in technology, but people in that era witnessed a lot of new things in culture and in life.
That they were self-aware of.
Yes. And to me, that's awesome.
That's a good point.
But one of my favorite movies,
Back to the Future.
No, is Tron.
Oh shit!
And I would love to live in a
futuristic.
That doesn't exist yet, but I would love to live in a world very futuristic. And I wish it can happen quick because I love that shit.
Yeah.
I want to we all dress in the same suits with like sick ass helmets and shit.
VR.
And I feel like life is gonna take it to that level one day. Imagine being in Tron, bro.
That's wild.
With our helmets and like
is that all VR?
Neon.
Or it's real? No, I'm saying like in the movie. Like, is it VR?
No, I think it was. Well, remember they go into the game?
I haven't seen it. I've only seen Ready Player One.
You've never seen Tron?
I've never seen Tron. But I understand the concept.
Oh, you gotta watch Tron with me.
Deal.
Cuddled. No, Ready Player One, that's super VR.
Sick, yeah.
That was sick.
Yeah.
But no, Tron, you enter that world as yourself.
Gotcha.
I believe so.
Gotcha.
And Ready Player One, he lives in a fucking crazy ass shack.
Yeah.
Where like it's all poverty.
Yeah.
And he, and he's somebody else.
Yeah.
Which is that's already now.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Have you put on an Oculus
it's
VR set?
It's scary.
We are behind technology right now. There's technology right now that hasn't even came out yet. That's insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah.
For example, our planes are very outdated. Mm-hmm. Around the year 2030s and 40s, we're not going to have those planes anymore.
No.
Bro, Delta a couple years ago already announced that they have all these planes coming in that you can fly from New York, or I forgot, LA to Tokyo, New York to Tokyo in 6 fucking hours.
From LA to Tokyo?
Yes, my boy.
There's no way. There's no way. In 6 hours?
How much you want to make a bet? Everybody clip this. How much you want to make a bet?
In 6 hours?
In 6 hours.
What is it right now? Like 20, 18? 12? Between 12 and 18?
18 maybe. Yeah. In 6 hours.
That's wild. I don't know. That's crazy, dude.
In 6 hours. No, I'm not even telling you.
It's in the works.
I'm not even saying that, oh, they're hoping or it might. No. It's guaranteed. These planes are insane.
Damn.
They're already... Have you seen what they're building? I think it's in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, that like the
long ass community where it's like
its own country.
It's like thousands of miles long, and everyone's gonna live in there.
Yeah, that's wild.
Imagine when that's built.
That's gonna be crazy.
That's insane.
That's insane.
Yeah, I can't honestly. I hope that I get to witness all that.
At least a little bit of it, right?
Because if you know something about me, I'm super techie.
Yeah.
And I love the world and I love like sci-fi, like all that. And I want to live in that. Yeah. I really do.
Yeah.
And I think,
me too.
And I think that's what makes me who I am.
Yeah.
You know? Because I'm very like, I can speak about, stuff like this all the time. So you know what I saw on TikTok the other day? It was like, tell me this movie didn't traumatize you as a kid. And it was the movie Signs.
Okay, with the aliens,
the alien walks by.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, till this day,
fuck me up.
Till this day, it still fucks me up.
Yeah,
because I remember watching that movie when I was like 15, 14, 13. I don't even remember how 11, 6. I saw the movie and I was just like, oh my god, it's about aliens.
Yeah,
and I swear it felt so real, bro. Like it was like, remember, because the guy was like, let me see. He's watching the TV because it's on the news.
Yeah.
And he goes, let me see. And then he's like telling the kids, like, move out the way. But he's talking to the TV because he's so interested in what's going on. Because there's aliens that are coming from outer space or whatever. Duh. And it's like this kid's like, ahí está. I don't know if they're speaking like, I don't know from what language, like somewhere in South America, I'm assuming, because it didn't sound Mexico. It didn't sound Mexican. Spanish. And it was just like, ahí está. And then like the camera just like looks and big ass alien just walks by.
Crazy.
And I'm just like, that's so true. I'm just like, oh my god.
Yeah. Anytime I see like a little like, you know how your brain plays tricks on you? You'll see like something that just looks like a shadow or something. You're like, that was an alien.
Crazy.
Are you a scaredy cat?
About what?
Just anything. Like things trip me out a little bit sometimes. Like if I feel like like you feel shit, right? Sometimes you're like, okay, that was kind of weird. Or like your brain kind of plays tricks on you where like you see like a shadow or something. You're like, the fuck was that, dude?
Yeah, I actually saw something the other day.
That's crazy.
But I think it's like, when you're tired and you're just like going in and out of sleep.
Oh, that's the worst, bro. That's the scariest.
Oh my god, like
you don't know. You kind of lose sense of reality.
I have like a light / I don't know what they're called, chandelier light in my bedroom. It wasn't on, but I was looking at it when I was falling into and out of sleep, and it looked like a freaking face, dude.
Yeah.
Like it was like talking to me or something.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but I'm not really scared.
Yeah, but it trips you out. I'm not saying you're like, oh my god, I'm scared, but you're like, what the fuck?
I'm scared of like demonic stuff, like movies and stuff. I also watch them.
Me too, bro.
Because I love watching movies that can make a human feel a certain type of way, because movies are movies and they're fake. But not kind of, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but like. It may happen,
produced.
like sure, like there may be an idea of it to happen, but they're produced, and I love the way that a director can make you feel. That's why I watch it. But demonic stuff does scare me, like very satanic, like The Nun, The Exorcist, like The scariest movie I've ever seen was The Conjuring.
So obviously with like scary movies, there's different types of scary movies, right? There's like jump scare movies, right? Where they're like the whole objective is to just make you scared in that moment, right? It's like boom, like somebody pops out of nowhere. And those are scary. Those they get me. And I kind of like those.
Me too.
But when it comes to demonic shit, dude, that lingers with you. Like that night. You watch the movie and you're like, you feel it. And then any little thing, you just attach it to that. You're like, oh shit, this is some crazy shit happening right now. And I think just with like the human mind,
that's
like
why I'm scared of that.
We've all experienced weird shit, like you were talking about, like the whole like lantern or like your chandelier and stuff like that. That made you feel a certain way. So with those scary movies, I feel like, I don't know, it just all kind of ties in and just makes you feel like
your brain.
It just feels more real.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes when you do watch things like that, your brain starts to activate something in your mind.
Yeah.
So when things happen in real life, it triggers it.
I've never experienced paranormal activity. I'll be real with you. I haven't, but I believe in it. Like, I definitely think that there's a spiritual realm in our world. 100%.
Like we talked about it a couple minutes ago.
Yeah.
What runs our body? What's our battery?
Yeah.
You know?
What makes our heart beat?
Yeah. Like that in general should just tell you that if we can be like this, if animals can be, we are animals, but if other animals can just live, they're living organisms, why can't those spirits be
roaming
real
around? Yeah.
Or anything? I mean, life's a trip.
Carnal.
We're a marble.
Yeah.
And we're a marble in this infinite realm of space.
That's crazy.
Like I told you before, there's somebody. Space is it's infinite.
And it's infinite, yeah.
So there's somebody. So since it's infinite, the possibilities are infinite.
Exactly.
So that means that there's somebody right now that looks just like me. His name is Sebastian. So is you, Josh, and they have a podcast named La Platica, and they're talking about the same thing we're talking about right now because it's infinite. It's a possibility that there's the same thing.
Yeah, but they're not number one. We are the number one. Like they're like maybe like number one in their world, but not in the real world.
Did you say that though?
I never said it, but I'm pretty sure they're saying it. They're saying it for us, dude.
But did you say it though?
I never said it, dude.
So you're speaking
on behalf
of who?
Google.
Okay, but you never said that though.
I mean, by the way, you never did an intro.
Well, sometimes, we're obviously good at talking, and it sometimes passes my mind.
Sometimes there's no intro.
But if you want an intro, I'll give you an intro.
Give me an intro, please. It's the last intro of 2022, my boy. This is it. Number 70.
Welcome to episode 70. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, babies of all sorts, because I see you babies.
What's up, baby?
Welcome to episode 70. My name is Sebastian. This is Thejoshleyva.
What's up, y'all?
And we are the hosts of La Platica.
Yes, sir.
This is episode 70, and we're ending this year with 70. It's been a blast. You can also listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
Other streaming platforms too, but we don't really care about them. And once again, welcome to La Platica. And it's been an amazing journey here this year.
Wow.
So many highlights that we've had.
Yeah. Incredible guests.
The biggest highlight of La Platica was having my amazing friend here join. Hey. And it's been an amazing time. We've done so much, and can we just give us real quick a round of applause on being so consistent every week for about 6 months. We
don't miss.
How long has it been? How long?
At least 6 months.
At least 6 months.
At least 6 months. Didn't miss a week.
6 months of our lives we've been filming. We've been throwing up content every week. Sometimes we do one video. Sometimes we've been doing 2 videos.
Yeah.
It's been an amazing journey, man.
It's crazy.
Obviously I started La Platica almost 3 years ago.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
And it's been the most fun I've ever had ever.
This is a blast,
and
man.
I thank you.
Babacito. Love you, man.
Thank you.
This has been crazy.
It's going to be a new year. I hope everybody back at home had an amazing Christmas. Los queremos mucho. We see you guys all the time.
Yeah.
We repost everything. We talk to you guys. We try to DM you guys as much as we can. I'm feeling super blessed. Coming into this year, I feel excited. I feel even more excited now. I feel energized. Mm-hmm. It's been good, man.
Yeah,
so
really good. Really good.
Once again, I know we did already 30 minutes of jibber jabber. But that's just what we do, baby.
That's right, baby. That's right. Yeah.
Just so I'm super excited. Obviously we didn't film.
Right. We didn't post on Monday.
Well, we did film, but we didn't post on Monday only because I spoke with Josh and, you know, we've been really busy.
Yeah. With the holidays.
And I don't think we understood how busy we were going to be during the holidays.
Yeah.
Where we were like, you know, let's just take this Monday off because Christmas was on Sunday.
Right.
So things were going to be a little difficult. And I feel like everybody back at home is enjoying their family and chilling. So me and Josh did the executive decision to not post on Monday. Yes, here's the back of our hands. Please slap them. Please. Not too hard.
You can be hard with me.
So, you know, we were like, let's not post Monday. Let's give them a Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, slap us on our wrist because we did tell you guys that we were going to... Paranormal. We did tell you guys that we were going to post on Monday, every Monday. That wouldn't miss because #Mondays don't suck. But we didn't. But I hope you guys can understand because we were just with our family. We're just enjoying them and we're just enjoying that long weekend. But that doesn't mean we're missing an episode on
that week.
Yes. So I hope you guys can respect that and understand that. And I'm really so sorry because I know there's a lot of people that expect it on Monday. And now looking back, sure, maybe we could have posted on Monday, but whatever, it's okay.
It's all right.
You know?
We're fine.
We've been doing 6-7 months.
We haven't missed,
and we still haven't missed.
Not at all.
So I hope you guys enjoy this episode. #Thursdays don't suck.
Not this week.
And we hope you're having an amazing Thursday. And yeah.
If you're not subscribed, make sure to please subscribe to our channel. We have an incredible year coming up that we don't want you guys to miss out on. Also, we're still doing the giveaway where we're picking 3 winners to win $100 gift card. So make sure to leave a comment.
This is the last one, right?
Yeah, this is the last one we're doing. So I think for this one, we should make it, let us know your favorite episode of this year. Let us know, you can just say whatever it is. Like you can just write like a little description of it with your Instagram handle at the end. Guys, a lot of you guys have been commenting. We appreciate it. We appreciate the love. But without you guys' Instagram handle, it's trickier to like contact you guys to send you guys the $100. So please comment Instagram handle so we can make sure we take care of you guys. Yeah, I'm excited for next year, bro. Next year is gonna be
insane. #I want my money in my bar?
Yeah, make sure you #I want my money with your Instagram handle and maybe you and the money. This is the last one. We ran it all month long.
Yeah,
and it's been fun. And everybody that it's okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that has won so far, I just want to say thank you guys. You guys have been so appreciative of like just, you know, winning and you guys just seem so genuine and it just means a lot to us that you guys constantly show support and stuff like that. So yeah, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you, honestly.
And I was speaking to Josh. We did a toy drive with Carlos the other day at Breakout. And shout out to Carlos if you're watching this. We love you, man. You have the biggest heart in the world. And thank you for allowing us to be a part of that. We did the toy drive. A lot of people showed up. We collected a lot of toys. Yeah. And it's all for a good cause. But I was telling Josh, like, we need to start doing way more of this because we need to use us and our platform and our influence to just do good in the world and blah, blah, blah. So there will be a lot more things like that. Obviously, not a toy drive, but like, we're always going to be brainstorming and thinking about ways to give back or blah, blah, blah. So, you know, the giveaways, the toy drive, the meet and greets and, you know, things like that. There's going to be a lot more.
And they're going to serve a purpose.
Yeah. And that's honestly what fulfills my heart.
Me too. Yeah.
At the end of the day, you know, life is about helping people and having babies.
Exactly. Giving and giving birth.
Giving and giving birth. So today, obviously, we already jibber jabber for 30 minutes, but we actually want to talk about a couple things about like, what's our survival guide for next year?
Okay, like into the new year.
Yeah, like maybe like what did you learn this year that, you know, you're going to take with and use it next year or something that you don't want to do that you did this year or that you observed that you don't want to do next year. How do you want to go into the next year? Thejoshleyva.
That's a really good question, man. I think for me, something that I took away from this year is there's always going to be fear in your life, right? You're always going to be fear, but the objective is to be courageous, right? And I think like we have this idea of courage, thinking like it's fearlessness, but I think courage is being fearful and still doing it anyways. And I think with me, I took a lot of chances this year that I was like scared about, but I stepped into them, and like the outcome was just, it was so worth it. And the things that I learned from it.
Because I'm assuming that when you thought about doing it, you were very skeptical.
Yeah, skeptical and stuff like that.
Skeptical.
Yeah. Even like going into this podcast this year, you never know where life is going to take you. And I think obviously I've been on YouTube for like a long time, but I kind of stepped away from it for a while. Yeah. And then just having the opportunity to be back on the platform, as grateful as I was and excited as I was, there was this underlining fear. Yeah. So, and we've talked about it in previous podcasts of like just opening up to people, right? Opening up to criticism, essentially, right? Yeah. Like in this podcast, I feel like you and I are very vulnerable, transparent people. Yeah. We put our hearts on the line, and we're open. And with that comes judgment, right? And I've dealt with that for such a long period of time because it's like being on YouTube and stuff. And but it was the best decision I've ever made in my whole life. Like just being back and being able to connect with people and connect with you and connect with our guests and stuff like that has been crazy. Yeah. So it was like, even though that I had that fear, I feel like I was brave enough to have courage and step into it. And now.
Yeah, because even when I asked you, I knew that you haven't been on YouTube for a while.
Yeah.
And I've known you already before that.
Yeah.
And we've talked about it. So I didn't know what you were going to say.
Yeah.
Because, it's hard.
It's hard
to come back.
Yeah.
Especially when you had such a huge platform. I mean, you're not a little YouTuber.
Yeah.
You've been in the game, and you're one of the people that I've known that has been in the game since day one. And yeah, I mean, that makes me really happy that you say that.
Yeah.
Because obviously me, inviting you and being a permanent host, obviously I knew it was gonna work.
Yeah.
But you always think like I hope that he likes it. Yeah. I hope that I'm not bringing him into something he doesn't want to do or like. But honestly, bro, as much as you say like, oh, it was the best decision, blah blah blah, for yourself or whatever, it's the best decision I made. And not only that, I couldn't pick somebody better than you. Come on, man. Better than you, bro?
Kobe and Shaq, baby.
I can't find it.
Yeah.
I'll never find anybody better than you. Never. I mean, never say never. No, I'm serious. Like, bro, nobody. It's insane.
It's crazy, bro. The connection is unreal, man.
Yeah,
it's unreal.
And people see that. And I think people see that. And I think people appreciate that. And I think that's why people watch, because it's a very, I mean, even with my own like personal friends and family that may not know you or know you for a little bit, they're always like, you guys are insane.
Yeah.
You guys, the camaraderie,
I believe the term is dynamic duo.
The dynamic duo.
I've never said it.
I never said either. I think we're better than Wisin y Yandel.
Oh, 100%.
El dúo dinámico. But yeah, that's the first thing they tell me.
Yeah.
No falla.
Yeah.
The first thing people tell me about me and you is you guys are insane together.
Dynamic duo, baby.
Like even like I expected from like Latinos,
of course,
to tell me like compliments.
Yeah.
Bro, I have an Armenian friend.
Okay.
And you know what he texted me the other day? He said, "Bro, I was dying." He goes, "If I'm 5'11" and what?" Like he got the joke.
Yeah.
And he said, "You and Josh are insane," and he doesn't even know you.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And honestly, those to me are like the best compliments.
Yeah.
But
I think one of our strong suits, like I know we tend to like compliment each other a lot, but like none of us try to be the star, right? Like I feel like there's really like a Kobe and Shaq, right? It's like Kobe is a star player, Shaq is a star player, but the plays that Kobe is able to make is because the assistance of Shaq, or the plays that Shaq is able to make is because the assistance of Kobe.
Yes.
It's like it's an alley-oop. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't have somebody to alley-oop, you can't make that big slam dunk.
And that's with everything in life.
You can't. If I can't alley-oop it to you, how you gonna do the 360 dunk?
I can't.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, but it's not as cool.
Somebody can alley-oop it to me, but it ain't gonna look as pretty as if you do it to me.
Exactly. Yeah. It's called perfect timing.
Yeah, and that's with anything in life. You have to have a relationship that can alley-oop you, friends that alley-oop you, your parents, your family has to alley-oop you, and you have to alley-oop them.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
With everything in life.
Exactly.
Everything is an alley-oop. You can alley-oop it to yourself.
Yeah.
But it looks nice. Well, they both look nice.
They look really off the backboard.
But it's nice when a teammate alley-oops it to you, because that means that they weren't being selfish about the play.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And I'd rather alley-oop it to somebody to score, Because that makes me feel good that they scored.
Yeah. It's like that Dwayne Wade and LeBron picture where he already knows. Yeah.
Yeah. You saw that I customized that pic for us, right? I'm going to put it up too. Watch.
That should be the thumbnail for this episode.
Yeah. It should be. That's good, man. That's good. And I'm courageous.
I think that's something I really learned
with
this
everything
year,
in life.
just to be courageous. And I think just the idea of like, I'm repeating myself here, but it's like not about not being scared. It's about being scared, and it's like saying, I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, it's like going up to a chick. What's the worst thing that they're gonna say? No.
You get rejected.
If you didn't go up to her, it's already a no.
Right.
So why didn't you just try it?
Yeah.
And I think
what if it's not worth living with?
Yes.
It's not.
Yeah, I think with me, last year, this year, technically coming into next year, which is totally different than what you just said, but I agree with what you said, because I'm the same way. I have the same thoughts, but I think with me, I really felt like I was so busy and driven this year with a lot of things that I was still missing something. And what that is family, prioritizing what really matters. You know what I mean? This matters. I will always prioritize this with you. But like, I felt like I always did like a lot of stuff that I felt like it was going to help me, like in networking or doing this or doing that doesn't involve anybody other than myself. And I felt like, yeah, maybe it helped me a little bit, but like, I feel like the next year, I'm really going to prioritize like family, mainly family, and things that just really matter. Like be more of a, well, I'm getting married also.
Yeah.
So I'm really gonna prioritize happiness with my fiance, family time, more family time. You know, me and my fiance travel a lot. This summer we were gone. You know what I mean? And I don't want to miss any more things in my life with my family. So I definitely want to do that, because I feel like if I can do La Platica and my job and who I am, plus having the happiness with my family, that's life for me.
You won.
I'm winning.
Yeah.
So I think that's really it.
Love that.
And for everybody back at home that's struggling with, like, you know, maybe not seeing your family as much. And I get it. Some people, they move. Some people move really far. And they're not able to see their family as much. But for me, they only live in 45 minutes away. So
you can make it happen.
I can make it happen.
You just got to put in the effort.
Yeah, and I do. And it's not that I don't see them, but I just need to, I want to have that feeling when I used to live with them.
Gotcha. The present.
Knowing everything.
Like being present.
Knowing
really,
everything.
Yeah.
Because, you know, sometimes I'm talking to my mom on the phone, like, what happened? What? This?
Yeah.
You know, I feel so out of it anymore. And that's the thing about growing up, is that you just, which is fine, because your parents should respect that as well.
Yeah, of course.
That you're doing your own thing. You're being an adult. You know, you're taking your own responsibilities, creating your own. But I still need to mesh it both together. And I think that's what will make me survive happy. Because what do we search for? Happiness in our lives. So that's what's going to make me survive the happiness next year. Is being more with my family.
Yeah.
Things like that.
I love that.
And prioritizing things that really, really, really matter.
And fulfill you.
Yeah. Hey, you know, Fulanito's birthday party, this and that. Sometimes it's okay to say no.
Yeah.
You know? Not drinking as much.
Yeah.
You know? It's cool. I love drinking with you here on La Platica.
Yeah.
You know, we don't try to black out.
Right.
But sometimes you go out and you're drinking, and the next day you're like, oh my God.
It's
and you know, when you get
anxieties.
older, bro, it's like you're hungover for like 3-4 days,
bro. It's not even worth it.
It ruins it.
It's not even worth it.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
So I think like just, I don't know, and just health.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I just think like prioritizing things that actually will make you step forward in life is what I'm about next year, my boy.
I love that. I think with me, it's kind of the same thing. I think like I really want to prioritize exuding love and energy. I feel like, I don't know. I just know how magnetic it is when you like love people and how like it just gets reciprocated back, you know? So I think I really, really want to like lean into like loving as much as I possibly can with full of energy. And I just want to be that like that source for people. And I just want to exude that. That's like, and it goes into like that, like just loving my family so hard with so much energy and passion.
Yeah.
Like I really, those are the two words for me next year, love and energy.
Yeah.
Like I just want to give that tremendously. And I feel like this is like a place where we can do that.
Yeah.
It just gives us just a perfect platform to give love and energy.
Yeah. It's just sometimes scary because I think about it all the time. And like one day we're not going to be here.
Yeah.
But I'll be okay with that, knowing the things that I've done.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want people, you know, remembering me as, you know, this guy that they knew that it was cool. I want them to know me as, oh my God, he did so much.
Yeah.
You know? And I think that's
gave so much.
Yeah. It's not my survival guide for next year. It's for the rest of my life.
Let's go.
Right? Should we take a shot for that?
Let's fucking take a shot for that, bro. Absolutely. Absolutely. What's your survival guide for New Year's though? Like going into New Year's, like New Year's party. Give me a tip.
What do you mean, like New Year's party?
Yeah, like the party. We're gonna party New Year's, going into the New Year's. Like, what's the tip? Do you got any tips?
What do you mean, Thejoshleyva, about partying?
Like if we're gonna celebrate the New Year, right? The 31st, New Year's Eve.
Yeah,
we're gonna party. Do you have any like tips for that survival guide of like going into it? Like any?
Oh, like because I got like what to do.
I got one.
Okay, you say it, then I can piggyback off that.
I'll lead you.
Well, let's first take the shot.
Let's take a shot. What was the toast? Because that was beautiful.
Oh my God. Well, I mean, the survival guide is to remember things.
Damn, that's a big ass shot.
My survival guide is to remember things that I just said 50 seconds ago. What did I say? I said, Josh, help me.
Dude, I forgot. I'm sorry. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. It was so good.
It was good. You said, let's go. And then it was, should I rewind it? It was.
To what you said 10 seconds ago.
You guys know. You guys have the power on YouTube to go back. We don't.
Wow, what the heck?
It's not my survival guide for this year, but for the rest of my life. But what was that?
To love and to be present and to give back and to really make an impact.
An impact in life, yes. That's the ultimate.
That's it. That's the ultimate goal.
And you know what's crazy? I want to start having kids.
Damn. I need a girlfriend first.
It's okay. You'll find one.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Obviously, with New Year's, what's the big thing? New Year's Eve, midnight strikes. Okay, strikes. New Year's strikes. What happens? What's the thing that
strikes?
Yeah, midnight strikes. 3, 2,
stop.
1.
Hugs, kisses.
The kiss, bro. The New Year's kiss.
Yeah, kiss. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, it's a kiss. I always kiss my girl. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course. My
fiance.
My tip is go for the kiss. And I mean that in so many ways, right? Like
to a single person.
To anybody. Okay. Go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it. This is the year that we go for it. If you're hesitant, if you're nervous, go for it. See what happens.
Yeah.
I think that kind of leans into what we were talking about earlier as far as like being courageous and loving and taking chances and stuff like that. Go for the kiss. Go for the motherfucking kiss.
Yeah. You know what you said about like go for it?
Go for it.
What did we experience the last year or two? Bullshit pandemic.
Right.
Okay. Let me take that back. Yes, I it's not bullshit because it was real. And people suffered. Mm-hmm. Right? And that's just me being real as fuck. So sorry that I said it was bullshit because it's not. But it stopped a lot of people. It depressed a lot of people. It made people sad. It made people stay at home and blah, blah, blah. And you see articles coming out like, oh, CDC says now that if you have coronavirus, you don't have to quarantine anymore. So like, okay, what I'm trying to say is like, there's a lot of mixed information all the time. Let's take that and say, I'm not doing that anymore. And you do you. You shoot your fucking shot and you fucking be the bullet and you go forward.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Because you said go for it. So I'm like, that just really not triggered me, but it triggered like a thought. And I'm just like, dude, I remember like when that all happened. And I'm not saying it's bullshit. It's real. I know a lot of people that got sick. I know a lot of people that were very devastated by what happened to them. And it was a real sickness.
100%.
Do I know where sickness came from? I don't know. But it was real. Yeah. And that's all I can say.
Yeah.
But it made us like just stop.
Yeah, it also made us realize that anything can happen at any time. Like we were living a life that like it was so like normal. We were just kind of living our day to day.
We can't wait for shit.
Yeah.
It's go always. Mm-hmm. Go gadget flow.
Yeah. Dude, literally the world stopped right before our very eyes. It's something that I never thought could ever possibly happen. Literally the world shut us down.
Yeah.
It happened. So that's just a little taste of how quick and things can change in your life. Even life itself, meaning you being present here is no guarantee that you'll be present tomorrow. So it's like, this is all you have. And now we've experienced this pandemic. We experienced this crazy thing that's now a thing in the past, right? Now it's the opportunity for us to really make things happen and not take things for granted and realize that you never know what's going to happen. So go for the kiss.
Go for the kiss. I'm going to go for the kiss.
Go for the fucking kiss, man.
Normally I always travel on New Year's.
I do too, kind of.
But this year I'm just going to stay home.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll see what happens. You're reading my mind. I feel that you know that I know that you know.
I do know. What a great episode, man.
Great episode, bro. Great fucking episode. Hell of a year.
Hell of a year. And I just want to end it with just like everybody back at home. If you feel like doing something, do it. Don't wait. And let me tell you something. Nobody cares about what you do. Nobody is waiting for your success other than your mother probably and your father. Nobody gives a rat's ass about what you do. Nobody in life does other than yourself and people who love you, sure. But just do it. If you have an idea, do it. If you think it's a good idea, do it. There's nothing holding you back. No one is in charge of what your happiness should be. So just effing do it. It's that simple. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But you'll learn from it. And that's it.
That's it.
So all I can say is thank you guys so much for listening every Monday. Obviously, today's Thursday. And thank you, Josh, for being who you are, for being in my life. Fuck this podcast. Just thank you for being with me all the time prior to this podcast. You're an amazing person. And yeah, I can't wait for next year.
It's going to be incredible, man. It's going to be incredible.
There's been so many highlights in this podcast that we're going to try to mix up and maybe post it on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram at Thejoshleyva, at Ayyysebas. Follow our actual podcast, La Platica Pod, on Instagram. Obviously subscribe to our channel, things like that. And I just simply want to say thank you. Thank you so much. Enjoy this New Year's. Be with your family. Go for the kiss.
Go for the kiss, baby.
And just really think about what needs to change in your life. You can be the most successful person, but you still want change. You know what I mean? Yeah. Everybody goes through it.
Yeah.
Let's just do it now.
Let's do it. Let's make it happen.
Let's do it.
This is a year of just doing it.
Just do it.
Been done it.
Checks over stripes.
Yeah, I got the stripes. Fuck Adidas. I'm wearing Adidas.
Can you show me your new shoes?
My shoes right here?
Ooh!
Yeah, these are bads. Yeah, these are bads.
Míralo, te va bien. Te va bien.
Hey, la plática face good, my
But yes, thank you so much. Josh, I'm sure you have a couple things to say.
Yeah, I honestly just want to say thank you guys. I feel like we're so appreciative of you guys, and I just never want you guys to doubt the appreciation that we have. So if we thank you guys, if we tell you guys that we love you, I have no regrets. For the rest of this coming up year, we're going to constantly show our love and appreciation for you guys. This has been such a blessing in my life to be a part of this platform with Sebas and you guys, and just getting the chance to really meet you guys like we did at the meet and greet and the toy drive. And I look forward to meeting more of you guys this coming year. And just the love that you guys have constantly showed us through social media has been insane. Like we were talking about earlier, I have been a part of the YouTube for a while, but this has been such a different experience and such a different blessing that you gave me the ability to experience, bro. And like, I treasure you as a friend. I value you as a person. You're somebody I genuinely admire in so many aspects outside of like just this podcast that you've built, just like your relationships, your family orientation, who you are as a friend and stuff. It's incredible, man. And I'm lucky and I'm blessed. And this has been such an incredible 2022. And I know like we're always looking forward, right? Like we're always like, what's next? What's going to happen? But honestly, we talk about these New Year's of like, this is going to be my year, right? I have to say that this was my year. This was a great year. And I look forward for the next year to be my year again. So I don't know. I just I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful and I'm appreciative, and I can't wait for next year. More guests, more highlights, more epic lines, and I'm stoked, man.
Me too, man. Me too.
I'm stoked.
Can't wait.
Should we take a shot?
We should. Love you, bro.
Love you, papacito.
You guys have a great day. Y nos vemos en la próxima plática.
Yes, sir. Is that the last my boy of the year? One more time.
Adiós.
What a year, man.